Hello guys, welcome back to my blog. In this blog, I will tell you about the most memorable experience and maybe not forgotten. This experience happened when I was 4 years old. At the time on Saturday, my mother was teaching gymnastics at school, and I went with my mother at that time when my mother was busy teaching gymnastics. My mother gave me a piece of paper and a pen so that I was busy drawing and not disturbing my mother. And when I was busy drawing, but suddenly my pen ran out and I was bored. Suddenly my pen ran out and I was bored. When I was bored, I bit the top cap of the pen and I ran to my mother. But when I ran, suddenly the pen cap was swallowed by me, and my mother see it there. There I immediately fainted, and my mother immediately panicked and immediately called my father, who was teaching at school. And at that time, my father, without thinking, immediately took me to the hospital, which was quite far from my school. Guys, by the way, I now want to go home to Bogor because I miss my family, guys. I'll continue the story when I'm at home, guys. See you, guys. Hello, guys. Welcome back to my blog. And now I am at home and I'll continue the story about my experience, guys. And when I arrived at the hospital, I was immediately taken by the nurse to be examined and x-rayed. But strangely, when I see the result of the x-rays, I found nothing in my body or throat. And when I was finished being examined and declared that there was nothing in my body, my parents immediately took me home, guys. I passed the day normally, but when I was tired or I was running, my blood was jiggly. I felt something stuck in my throat, and my parents took me to the hospital again to be examined, but still the result was nil upon nothing, guys. And when that happened, I was often sick and often hospitals because of typhoid for 3 months, and I also coughed and vomited blood because I ate too much sweet food. Because when I ate too much sweet, I immediately coughed. Maybe because there was something in my throat. I guess long story short, 6 months passed and the pen cap was still in my throat. On pre-day, I was with my mother and my late grandmother. My grandmother made sweet cassava compote, and I ate the compote, and because the compote was sweet, I immediately cooked for a very long time. And when my father come home from pre-day praise and see me still cooking, and my father immediately panicked and held me and scolded my mother and my late grandmother for giving me comfort, but will still cooking out very lumpy pan. And when seen there was something black, and it turned out to be a pen cap that was swallowed by me. And at that moment, my mother, my father, and my late grandfather cried because they were so happy so happy to see the pen cup come out, guys. I guess this experience was very memorable because I was able to pass a very tough test because my parents at that time had resigned themselves to the situation they because they see me going back and forth to the hospital, but I was able to get through it, all thanks to God's permission, guys. And my feeling now about that experience are sometimes sad, sometimes longing because of my silliness, guys. I guess thank you. See you the next vlog, guys. Bye bye.